I'm glad we could connect back again. I know it just depends on where you're at, where the internet connection is, and when you're in the right spot. We got you, man. Just missed you like last week.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm glad these things happen. Yeah, no, I'm honestly interested to just wrap up my breadcrumb on the internet and disappear for a minute. You know,
Okay.
I've got this whole other like life and nature that almost technology is a brake system for, as far as like the metaphysical venture into natural understanding.
Yeah, no, I think that's healthy. I mean, like that's what honestly, I wish we all just need to be living healthy lives in our own little like village and free from all this crap and this plug-in connection into our brain. I like being able to help people and like explain stuff. Guys come in, they say, "Oh man, I'm glad you talked about this. I'm glad you pointed that out." But really, we should all just be living happy in nature in our own spot and real close with the people around us. I mean, I love people across the world, but I think, being plugged in all the time, I'm like looking at my phone, I'm growing the page, but it's like, it's just being plugged in.
Yeah, totally,
I
totally.
feel like that.
I even have
So,
a little pamphlet called Complete Optimization. It's on Amazon. It basically shows exactly what sustainable requirements can be used, because there definitely is an opportunity right now for the smart ones of us to go establish in 2026 with modern technology, you know what I'm saying? Sustainable power generation centers where we can live and produce better food and have a better quality of life. And, certain things like hydro plants, everything is both a toxin and a remedy out here in this world. It is the dose that decides. So you can actually make small hydro-powered installations that do not hurt the environment. If we simply lived sustainable like the beavers or whatever, you know what I mean? We weren't serious island trash waste producers. We lived in harmony with nature. You could probably sustain every person who's ever lived, ever, no problem. But because of the pyramid structure, crazy, unnatural city that is from a space shuttle, the exact structure pattern of cancer under a microscope, where we get our toxic information, our toxic conversation, our toxic people, our toxic court systems, our toxic music, ditty systems, all prescribed to us to make us fat, lazy, out of shape, child abusers, of
yeah.
our own children. Like that type of insanity wouldn't come from the sustainable wolf pack. A narcissist would be identified and disqualified.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wouldn't run.
Yeah, we're not living in what they say is like I think groups like under 100 is really what we're kind of more made for, because at that point when someone's behaving like that, like you said, you're out, in whatever way, shape, or
Yeah.
like you're doing some terrible stuff, like, and you're in a group of 100, you can't do that. Out here, there's 100,000 other psychopaths that will support you. Like, oh, I got all the support here I need. They'll even do a GoFundMe. They'll give me whatever I want. I'll get paid. I say the craziest stuff, abuse my own kids, and that's how they make it. It's crazy. You're one of the most brilliant, productive people I've ever talked to. I want to we'll be sure to get the link to your Amazon pamphlet you just mentioned. I just was trying to make a note right now, so we'll link that too. I'd like to see it.
No doubt.
And that'll be healthy, man. I'm glad I could get a hold of you before, just in case you do that soon, and we don't see you for a while. But you'll know how to find me and contact me for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Whenever,
I'll still be available. I just want to kind of lay what I have as far as like public media, and at some point I'll probably go through what's been on there and maybe prune it a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to make a really great presentation, but you're talking about something that traumatized you, and you veer off and you start, and laying it down as if we were living in sustainable communities and not this big civilization where brutal honesty really is not okay, but it is the pinnacle thing that they can remove in order to have all this horrid thing going on.
Like this video, share with your crew, subscribe for more, follow a Brandon Angel Fitness on Instagram.